Jonathan Majors says he wants to be Kang the Conqueror again. He has a new movie out right now, Magazine Dreams. Go check it out. This is him on The Breakfast Club, seemingly saying he wants the job back. It was unfair how he was released. There are people that have done worse and been accused of worse that are being championed for redemption for a second shot and has even gotten it. That's all they've said up to this point. Let's finish off.
It's a targeted attack. I mean, when I look at, you got a charge with misdemeanor assault and harassment. We see you on video running away from this woman.
Violation.
There's the optics of the big black man, white blonde haired woman. And it's like every time you're about to do something, right? Like the Hollywood Reporter article comes out, you start hearing this good news about Magazine Dreams, then all of a sudden this audio leaks.
And the audio was from 2022.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, come
Crazy.
on. You got to know that there's somebody targeting you. Because everybody deserves redemption. There's people out here screaming for other folks to get redemption that have done way worse. I've been accused of way worse.
And have been granted it.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, let the streets talk. Let the streets talk. It's very, again, I got a whole wife to deal with,
Right.
I got a bunch of dogs.
Let's have a little bit of fun before we continue. My man said, yo, all that headlines, the streets talking, nigga, I got a wife, nigga. That's enough stress. I don't need no outside entity trying to come in, mess up what I got going on. I'm trying to keep her happy, nigga. I got a kid. I got dogs. What do you want from me? What did Tyrese say? What more do you want from me? Real talk.
I got a 12-year-old daughter I got to get to and spend some time with, and show her more stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
but you could be getting granted a lot more grades. I even think about like Marvel. Marvel, they had controversies with guys like Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye. The guy who played Namor had some things, but they were so quick to part ways with you. Robert Downey Jr. was allotted grades. Like,
yeah, I mean, you play the hand you dealt, and it's not over till it's over. You know what I mean? Like, it's not over till it's over. There's one thing I know. I love my wife. I love my daughter. I love my family. I love this art form, and I trust in God. And I know for a fact what's in me right now. I mean, I'm on fire inside. I'm on fire. The next time I hit a set, I can't wait to tell that story, to spend time with the crew, to promote that film, to get out to the people, to come see you guys again. And I have no doubt in my mind, that it's going to happen. I don't know when, though we have things in the works, but,
were those rumors about Marvel bringing Kang back true?
Man, here's the thing about Marvel, right? You don't know until you know. You know what I mean? You don't know until you know. I will say this, though. Of all the characters I played, right, Kang carries a certain novelty and a certain challenge for an actor that I would love to play it again, And so when I hear people talk about it,
Disney, make that call, man. Hey, I got the brother number. Hold on, you need it, Disney? You need it? I got the brother number right here. Make that call, man. Do what's right. Do what's right.
As long as the streets are talking, as long as the fans are talking, there's hope, because look, Disney is look, we all grew up on Disney, maybe not,
That's right,
but like they got us, they got us, what I mean? Like we're locked in, I love Disneyland, I love Disney World, Hercules, Robin Hood, these are things we grew up on, what I mean? I love it. And when I was invited to the Marvel Universe to play, of all characters, Kang, I loved it. I miss it. I want to do it again. The role is incredible. It is unique from any other role I've ever played because of the lexicon of characters that this character gets to play. I absolutely would want to do it again. If there's a way, I would love to be there. But again, that's in God's hands. That's in the hands of the Disney Corporation and the shareholders and all of that. And we're in a divided world right now. And so holla at me, I'm here.
How was the letter that you wrote to Marvel, to Kevin, what was his last name?
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, Kevin Feige. How was that letter received?
I don't know how it was received, but I've got his info. I know it's.
All right. I may play the last 40 seconds of this. a lot's being said right here. They're talking about he wants to go back. Let's just get right into it. Black guy accused of something. Footage comes out of what's being accused not happening. They still part ways with him. Versus two other white actors in the same umbrella company or umbrella studio, you can say Disney, Marvel, that had some trouble pasts, that were given a second chance, and actually multiple chances. Like Robert Downey Jr.'s character got killed off, Iron Man, in Marvel. They brought that motherfucker back to play a whole new character. Never been done before. It's never, well, not in a main role like this. I mean, you got the Chris Evans that, you know, he was Captain America. He did a cameo in Wolverine vs. Deadpool as Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four. But that was just a quick ass, he was in the movie for less than a minute. Robert Downey Jr., Jeremy Renner, even though I fuck with both of them, Jeremy Renner is probably one of my favorite actors of this time. Phenomenal show that he's in, Mayor of Kingstown, great. These guys have gotten second chances. Robert Downey Jr. is, he done bounced back from a lot, overcame. So the conversation they're having here without having it is basically, hey man, the rules are different depending on what you look like. It's not an excuse. It's not a victim mentality. It is just how we've seen certain things handled over the years, especially in Hollywood and in entertainment, especially with a company as large as Disney. You know what I mean? Marvel. R.I.P. to Stan Lee. R.I.P. to Stan Lee. I might stay on there because I've seen some videos of when he was on his way out, him being mistreated by like people on the staff, just straight up elder abuse. I'm not into that type shit. I may not even play it, but what do y'all think? Y'all let me know. Does he deserve a second chance to be Kang? I mean, I thought he played a pretty good role, even though that movie wasn't that great. That Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, even though the movie wasn't that great, he played a good role. You know what I mean? He did as much as he could. I went and saw the movie. I don't know how much it sold in terms of like, you know, what was spent, what was made back. I just think the movie didn't live up to the character that Kang is, both in the comics, in the animated series, as well as in this movie. I don't think they were really holding Kang up to the standards of what he should have been. And then there was other like goofy things throughout the movie, like what's my man name? MODOK looked crazy. Like MODOK looked insane. They could have did a better CGI or like, look this, like, bruh, what? Come on, my nigga, like, nah, my nigga, no. This is not what MODOK should look like. Why the fuck does MODOK look like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, MODOK is supposed to be menacing and scary looking. Look at this motherfucker. Like, first of all, look at the arms and legs. Look at the comic rendition over here at the bottom right. My man's muscular. What the fuck is this bullshit they got here? Nigga, legs look like a cigarette. Nigga look like Willem Dafoe with a metal headband on with stick figure legs and arms. It didn't do it justice. And it was an Ant-Man movie. Nothing against Ant-Man movies. Paul Rudd is a beast. The Ant-Man movies are really important in how the future of the Marvel Universe is going. You know, without Ant-Man Quantumania, we don't get the Wolverine vs. Deadpool movie. But, I mean, goddamn, bro, y'all dropped the ball with this one. So, I think they need redemption just for this entire storyline. Kang, MODOK, like in the introduction of these fucking Marvel villains, they gotta do it over, man. They about to release the new Fantastic Four movie with Galactus. Fantastic Four movie. I don't even know the name of it. What's the name of this shit? Fantastic Four First Steps. So this is about to drop. They introducing another villain, Galactus. They better do this shit right. They better do it right. You know what I mean? This is the screenshot that we've seen. If you know Galactus from the comics, Galactus is legendary villain. So y'all make it right. Jonathan Majors is telling us he wants the job back. He wishes he can have the job back. He grew up on Disney like everybody has in one way or another. Shit, if you watch sports and you watch ESPN, you watch Disney. Like, it's the same company. So let's let him finish.
Him, you know what I mean? And I sent it to him, you know, and I'm sure he was in a tough position when I sent it to him. It was long after a lot of this stuff, you know.
Just to go back, she asked him how did Kevin Feige receive the letter that he sent. Kevin Feige is the president of Marvel Studios. So basically he's the big boss man. He is behind any Marvel Universe movie that ever comes out. He's the Marvel Cinematic Universe primary producer since 2007. So going on 20 years he's had this job. I believe 2007 is when the Marvel Universe started. Marvel, the MCU is what they call it, started. Yeah. So he was the president before they put out their first movie, so he was probably hired to set it off. Iron Man was the first one in 2008. And you've seen everything that has transpired and has come out since then. Kevin Feige has been behind this shit the entire way and the entire time. So that is who they were referring to in this segment right here.
I don't know how it was.
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, Kevin Feige. How was that letter received?
I don't know how it was received, you know, but I, you know.
Shout out to my man on his peaceful vibe. My man is just, yeah, you know, I don't know how it was received. My man sound like Obama. My man went to the University of Obama on his comeback tour. Shout out to that, though. That's all important for when you're trying to have a redemption story. The way you fucking speak, people hold it against you. You're already this muscular black dude. That's being held against you. So you gotta, in this situation, in light of what's happened, they want you to be smooth around the edges, not rough. They want you to speak in a way that is looked at as peaceful, comes across as non-confrontational. Shout out to my boy for getting to this point. Not that he wasn't before, but you can clearly see he's making a effort to continue doing what he's doing in this manner.
You know, I've got his info. I know it's him. You know what I mean? And I sent it to him. You know, and I'm sure he was in a tough position when I sent it to him. It was long after a lot of this stuff. You know, yeah. I love that man. You know, that specific individual. I really love him. You know, I've got nothing but love for Marvel. But yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I didn't hear back. You know, but
he treated you like Brad Vanderhorn?
No.
You got to watch the movie Magazine Dream.
I can't believe you just said that.
That sounds like a spoiler. All right. Shout out to Jonathan Majors. Happy to see you back outside, my boy. Happy to see you back outside with some work, too. You out here working, my guy. Love it for you, brother.